What's up guys, it's Devin McClendon back at you with another video. It's actually been a while since I filmed a video, but I'm really excited just to get back into YouTube and just starting up my channel again. So recently I asked a bunch of my followers on Instagram just to ask me questions, and basically today I'm going to be doing a Q&A and just answering you guys' questions that you might have came up with, just so that way you can get to know me as a person a little bit more, especially since I'm going to be posting videos later down in the future. So I can't wait to get into these questions with you guys. Now before we get into these questions, if you don't already follow me on Instagram, definitely check my page out. You can check it at Devin_McClendon. And then also if you're not subscribed to my channel, definitely subscribe and hit that notification button so you can be notified anytime I post in the future on YouTube. Now let's get into these questions. Alright guys, so first question was, how old are you? So I'm actually 22 years old. I turned 22 in May, so that was actually like last month. But a lot of people don't think I'm 22. And I can see why. I mean, it just looks sometimes, you know, depending on what clothes I wear, I just look like I'm still in high school or something, and I just kind of have like a baby face, so I'm kind of used to it. Some people make fun of me for it, but at the end of the day, in my opinion, I think it's kind of good, because when it comes to like aging, I'll look good when I'm 40 at least, so that's a good thing. The second question is, how tall are you? I'm 5'11". What's your ethnicity? I'm basically mixed with black and Mexican, and I love being mixed just because a lot of people can't really tell what I am off the bat, so I kind of like to keep people guessing in a way. So yeah, I like that about myself. Who do you resemble out of your parents? A lot of people say my dad the most, which I can agree, but when you see my mom, you can definitely tell that like I resemble her in more ways as well. So it really just depends on like who sees my mom or my dad first, but I would say my dad. How's life going for you? I can't even talk. How's your life going at the moment? It's actually going really good. I just finished my business management degree in college, and I'm kind of transitioning, and I'm going to be moving back and forth between Georgia and New York, because I'm going to be doing a little bit of modeling up there and stuff like that, and basically a lot of new ventures in my life are about to start happening, so I'm in that transition phase, and I'm really excited to just start with that journey of it. The next question is, if you had the option, what's one thing that you would do differently in your life? I honestly would say I would not change a thing that I've done in the past in my life, just because all those things that happened to me in the past basically got me here where I am today. And if I would have changed any little thing, probably my life would be completely different. So I'm actually happy with, you know, the good and the bad things that happened to me in the past, just because I learned from them. What's your zodiac sign? My zodiac sign is that I'm a Gemini. So May 29th, that falls underneath Geminis. A lot of Geminis get bad reps, and I don't know why. Just some people don't really vibe with us. But sometimes we can get a little crazy when we have mood swings, because I get them sometimes. Like I'll be like really happy one moment and then sad the next. So that's one of my qualities that I don't like about myself as much, but I definitely have seen way more crazier Geminis than me. What's your biggest insecurity? So you guys are gonna laugh at this, but my biggest insecurity is actually my nipples.
What?
And don't laugh too hard, but my friends, my family, they all know about that being my insecurity, and basically my nipples just change in size. And I know I'm getting like personal with y'all, but sometimes they'll protrude through my shirt and stuff, and I just get really self-conscious about it.
Okay.
And it just bothers me. So if I could do anything to change myself, it would definitely be that, but I don't even know if they have anything like that that exists, like a nipple reduction. I don't know what it would be called. But yeah, everybody gives me a hard time about that, and they laugh about it. Are you happy with what you're majoring in college? Yes, I was actually happy with what I majored in. Business management was just really easy for me to fly by through, because I loved business. Ever since I was in high school, I was always doing business related stuff. I actually own my own business, selling these certain toys that were really a big fad at the moment, and I made a lot of money off of those, and that just helped for me to pay for my college tuition and stuff like that. And then I also took marketing in high school, and I was just really involved with business. And the crazy thing is I actually started out majoring in physical therapy, and as soon as I figured out that really wasn't what I wanted to do, I just flew through business super fast. So I was really happy doing business as my major. Someone asked, did you model or do you model? I actually do a little bit of modeling here in Atlanta when I can, but since I was so busy with school and everything and other activities like work and tumbling and cheer, I basically didn't have the time to fully make that my full-time job in a way. So now that I'm done with school and I just previously left my job at work, I'm going to be able to actually focus on my dreams and basically putting modeling to the forefront and trying to basically get better in it and going in the future and doing a lot more work. What's your dream job? My dream job would actually be modeling. If I could do that for the rest of my life, I would. It's just because it's something that I'm really passionate about right now at this moment, and I feel like I'm ready to tackle on that career. What are your future goals? My future goals is just to be happy in life and basically be successful in whatever ventures I decide to branch out to, and hopefully just retire at a young age, just being happy with whatever I decided to do in life. Are you in any ad campaigns or any modeling features coming up? Not really, because I haven't really got to fully put myself out there, and I'm excited to see if that will work out for me. I know it's going to be hard in the beginning and it's definitely not going to come easy, so I am prepared for that. But recently I just actually did a photo shoot for a company called Sedena that's located outside of Atlanta just a little bit, and they have tracksuits right now that they just came out with, so they're definitely dope, and I got to model for them, and I definitely love what their company stands for, and you should definitely check them out if you haven't already, and you can see that on Instagram. So I was involved with that shoot. Where do you envision yourself in 5 years? In 5 years, maybe I envision myself just being really successful and hopefully modeling or whatever career I decide to do if that doesn't work out, and maybe just moving on to different things in my life, like hopefully retiring, I don't know, but I'll be 27, and that means I gotta work really hard if I want to retire at 27. What is a major thing that you love about social media, and what's a major thing you hate about it? That's actually really a good question. Social media is definitely a scapegoat for lots of us, but at the same time it can be really toxic. But something I love about social media is that you can basically follow anyone that you like and really engage with their content, because some people will come out with really personable things that you might relate to and you get ideas from, and they're just really helpful, and you meet a lot of different people through social media. So I think that's a great aspect of it. Something that I hate about it though is that it gives the illusion that some people might have it all, but in reality that's not the case. So some people will just take it too hard on themselves and think that they're not enough because they see these flashy things and see people might always be looking perfect. But just know that you just gotta focus on yourself, and if you're ever in that moment of thinking that you're not enough, just know your worth and that you are, and everybody is struggling. Like, just because you see the perfect vacation or the perfect picture, it couldn't be reality sometimes. Most cases it isn't, so don't read into that too much. So that's something I don't really like about social media. It can be very toxic. Are you planning to move to LA or do any modeling out there, and which agency are you going for? So I actually loved LA. I actually want to really go and visit there just to see what it's about. But for modeling, for me, I feel like print is more my strong suit. So I definitely think New York is a better place for me, but I definitely won't count LA out. So I might just check it out here and there. How do you maintain to get such clear skin? Sometimes my skin is actually not as clear. It can be crazy. It goes in spurts, but I typically will get dark spots here and there. So I just have to make sure I maintain a really good skin regimen, and I honestly drink a lot of water too, so that helps make my skin glow a little bit more and just keep it healthier so I don't break out as much. But skin has never been a huge problem I've had to deal with in my life. Who's your IG crush? Now, I don't really actually have an IG crush, but I do have two influencers that I actually really love, and one's name is Brandy Marion. I think her content is really cool, and she's actually based out of Atlanta. And then another really dope person that has good content is Reese King, and he's a really successful model. What's your biggest fear? My biggest fear would probably be being alone. Is money the real source of happiness? I definitely don't think that money is the real source of happiness. Money can buy you things that might make you happy, but it's going to be short-lived. It's not really something that's going to make you happy in the long run. I think you have to find something that basically doesn't really involve money to make you happy, in my opinion. What's your dream car, model, and year? My dream car would probably be a Lamborghini Aventador, but that's kind of not ideal, especially to drive for an everyday car, so I'd probably say a Range Rover or a Mercedes C63 AMG. I think those cars are really cool. I have a 2017 BMW X6. Should I get an extended warranty? Last time I checked, I'm not a BMW salesman or anything, so I'm not sure if I could really advise you to the best answer to this question, but if it was me, I probably would, especially since your car is newer. Are you a foodie? Yes, I'm actually a foodie. I love going to different places with my friends and trying new food, and I literally will go somewhere just because of the atmosphere. So I'm that type of person, and I just love seeing a good atmosphere and good food, and that's a win-win to me. What's your diet like? Sometimes I eat fast food here and there, but normally I always make sure I stick to water. I usually will drink water every day. I have like an iced coffee here and there, but I'm normally drinking water, so that's the healthiest part of my diet. How was your 22nd birthday party? I want to know all about it. It was actually really fun. I rented an Airbnb and I had about 20 people there, and we got a party bus and we went out to 2 clubs, so it was actually really fun. If you could change anything about the world, what would it be? I would probably change the fact that I feel like we should be kind. Not everyone is kind. There's a lot of hate in this world, so that's what I would change. How do you hope to make a difference? I would just hope to make a difference by being kind, like I said before. Next question, do you do parkour? No, I actually don't do parkour, and this leads into the next question. Someone said, are you a cheerleader or in a dance team? So I actually did competitive cheerleading for about 7 years, and I originally started out into tumbling, and then I transitioned to competitive cheer. And someone said, what inspired you to get into cheer? And what inspired me to get into cheer was the fact that I just loved tumbling, and I did karate when I was younger, and they had a tumbling aspect of it, and I was really good at that aspect of karate, and I just wanted to advance my skills. And then I just saw competitive cheer, and it went from there. That's how I kind of got into it. What's your favorite designer brand for shoes? I really don't have a favorite one because I'm a shoe freak, so a fanatic as well, and I have a lot of shoes. So definitely the top brands I would look at is definitely Nike and Adidas, and then a luxury brand would probably have to be Christian Louboutin. If you had to pick only one brand to wear for the rest of your life, what would it be and why? I think that's an awesome question, and it would probably have to be Adidas. On the regular, during the day, I love to wear running shorts and a shirt. I just love to be comfy, and Adidas has really cool designs basically that I can pick from, and I wouldn't be mad if I had to wear that every day. What are 3 things that you most value in a person? Probably kindness, I'm thinking, honesty, and realness, honestly. So I really enjoyed making this video for you guys. A lot of your questions were really good, and some of them were a little bit crazy and outlandish, but it was just fun interacting with you guys. And like I said before, it was just good for me to make this video just so you could see my personality before I start posting more videos in the future. And if you liked this video, definitely give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you already haven't, because like I said before, I'm going to be posting a lot more content on this channel, like vlogs and more interaction with reviews and challenges. So definitely check that out, and thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.